Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wicked Funny Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Bowden. With me, as always, the pain in my ass, the thorn in my side, the person I hate to love the most, Frank Gazzero.
Hello.
And we have a very special woman joining us.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, how is he gonna make this weird? I know it's gonna be weird some way. I just don't know how.
And I did it. Katie Arroyo is here, everybody.
That's right. Woo woo. I knew it. I just knew it.
I didn't know what happened there. It took over me. Something happened. My body shifted.
Yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I called Katie a woman. I don't know why. You are. I mean, you are. It wasn't inaccurate.
Recently, yeah.
No, but it's an odd way to address somebody.
Yeah.
It is the woman Katie Arroyo.
No,
It is
I don't
the man Brian Bowden. It's just a weird way to talk.
Yeah, he didn't even say the woman. He just said a woman. We have
A
a
woman.
woman.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
Katie, everybody. Welcome back,
It's
Katie.
me.
How you been? How's
Good.
things?
I've been waiting for this episode for 4 years.
A lot of people have been waiting. Maybe not that long, but a lot of people have been waiting for this episode. As
Yeah.
recently, I've hinted on past couple episodes. Started dating a very nice lady.
What
And
have you
people
been?
think-
How have you been hinting it? What have you been saying?
Just that I've been dating a nice lady.
Oh,
I went to training with a nice lady. I went on a hot date. I was throwing
Brian,
teasers out there.
That's not like a hint. That's just you saying what's happening. I thought you meant you were like, I've been busy, or like, I've been happy lately, and Frank knows why. Like, that's what I thought you meant. Not just like, I went on a date with a lady I like a lot.
Well, sometimes, but every time I said it, I said, but we have to wait for Katie because
Yeah.
Katie needs to know because you need to know because
Yeah.
right? Well, I
Because
mean,
I just need to.
You need to know. This is
Yeah.
it. Katie's been waiting 4 years for this.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Cool.
Real cool,
How
Frank.
has she been waiting 4 years for this?
Because this is the most healthy and balanced that I've ever seen Brian with regard to another person.
Wow.
Yeah, like outside of Trenton and Keeley, like, but just like a stranger. Have you ever seen Frank? Have you ever seen Brian react this way to a stranger?
No, but honestly, I haven't talked to him a ton about it because he keeps saying save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
But
and we don't wait. To be fair,
he doesn't seem
I
to be
don't
freaking out as
talk
much
to
as he
you
normally
about shit.
Because I was gonna say he talks to me about it like every day, and then also is like, but we'll also talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah. Well, normally, we just talk whatever, but with
Yeah.
this, he's been like, we'll save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, Frank, I've told you.
No, we've talked a bit. Yeah. But like, I'm guessing not crazy in depth, right?
I mean, you would know because you were there,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Frank, God damn it, you were there. I tell you,
Keep saying we'll save it for the podcast, or maybe
I
I'm
did
thinking
not-
of we'll save it for when Katie's on. Is that where you're? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody knows.
all that shit. So yeah, I've been in a healthy relationship for a month now, about a month and a half,
Pretty
month
big
and a
deal.
half, month and a half. Yeah, craziness.
Wild.
Yeah.
How did you meet her?
On that fucking app Katie made me download after the fucking
Shut
elbow
up!
room show.
I don't think I knew that. Really?
What's it called?
Yeah, really, Katie.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I guess maybe I did know that. I don't think I knew. I guess maybe you told me that. I think I totally forgot though. No, that's cool. I got first time excitement twice.
What's the name of the app? What's the app?
Hinge.
Oh
You're
yeah.
a Hinge success story too.
Mm.
Do you think she has?
Crazy.
Do you think she has you in her phone as Brian Hinge, like I have Josh in as Josh Hinge?
No, she has me in as just Brian. Yeah.
With like
just
hearts and stuff.
no emojis, no nothing, no emojis.
Wow.
Wait, do
Maybe
people
that's
you
gonna
put
work.
emojis in your contacts, like in the names of your contacts?
You're supposed
I
to put
do.
them in if you like someone.
Yeah, I got emojis next to her name.
Wow.
You
I
do?
should put some in next to Josh's.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of such a thing.
Really?
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
have Kirsten down like Kirsten Logan with a butterfly
With a little
next to it,
heart, yeah, or
a little
something like.
heart,
No, it says her name, and
or a
you have no idea
knife?
who it
You
is.
know?
I'm gonna do Josh's. You know what? I'll do Josh's as like a toad prince because I call him like a little toad or a little prince.
Yeah, you can put the frog there.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
idea.
be a little frog, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
we met on Hinge. We started talking. This is a crazy fucking story.
I
We
mean, it's
started.
probably just like everyone else's stories where they meet online.
There's a lot of.
Oceans
You
and
know what?
roller
There are.
coasters, literal and metaphorical roller coasters.
Why can't you say this is? What am I supposed to do? Hey, everybody, sit tight for a fucking really average story.
Well, no, you don't have to inform the audience
Exactly.
you're about to tell a story. You don't even have to describe what you're about to do. You just say, "Well, we met blah blah blah," and you just talk.
The goddamn Midnight Society used to have mediocre episodes. They still threw the fucking dust in the
That's
fire.
fair. That's fair. And you know what? Maybe Larry could use this time to play like story starting music. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like the Midnight Society would play that whatever song, and then you're like, I'm about to get creeped out. But this one could be like, I'm about to be excited.
I hope
like
he
a-
nails that song.
I just gave Larry a job.
What the hell song would that be?
I can't
We're
wait
gonna
to hear.
find out. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is it. This is Wild Card Larry coming
Sounds
out.
more like a bunch of like clown sound effects, like different types of horns.
Honks.
Yeah, like
No, those, no,
you
no.
know?
The horns. The horns are happening. The horns are happening right now. See? That's the horn.
Like that one. Like the cartoon fox.
So we started talking on Hinge,
Okay.
and
Who
I had asked her.
initiated?
I did, I believe.
Wow. Oh my god.
What was
Yeah.
your like line? Did
Yeah,
you
what
use
did
a
you
funny
say?
line?
Well, you know what she said? She put like one of her favorite things was YMH, which is the Tom Segura podcast,
Yeah.
and I'm like, all right, I met Tom Segura once for 5 minutes. Let me name drop.
Okay.
and so that was pretty much it. And then so it was just about comedy. And then I
Wow.
I invited her to a show at the Rogue Island Comedy Fest. And I go, I'm doing a show in Newport. She had happened to be going to the Giannis Poppet show at night, the late show. But I go, I'm on the early show. If you want, I'll leave you 2 tickets. If you want to come, just come to the show. The next day, she goes, here's my phone number. Just send me a text. I got to send you a screenshot. And it turns out that her sister is Megan that listens to our podcast, subscribes to the Patreon. And Megan was like, yo, I've been wanting you to date this guy for years, which is crazy that for years nobody spoke up, Megan, about this. But anyway,
I like that she was just like, yeah, I've been hoping that you meet this guy who I know lives near you for years, but I
Yeah.
just never.
That is an odd thing.
It's
Like
so
in the
funny.
she's got it in a notebook somewhere in a journal. She's like, hopefully
Yeah.
they meet.
Every
Thing-
week she listens. She's like, man, we would be so perfect
Yeah.
together. Anyway,
Yeah.
and then
It's like she-
listens. She listens
It's
to her
like-
sister complain about not being able to meet anyone, and she's like, "There's just no good guys out there." And her sister's like, "Yeah, I know, man, sucks."
Yeah. Things to do. Hope Brian and Michaela meet.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask you if are you gonna use a code name for her, or are you just gonna use her name?
Yeah, I guess we'll just use her name. Why
Okay.
not? You know.
What's her last
What's her social security number?
name?
So there's that connection, and then
Okay.
on top of it, turns out she's a nurse and works with my best friend Nicole.
Oh.
So like, there's another connection there.
Yeah.
And that was it. We really hit it off, and it's been great and fantastic.
And your best friend Nicole never thought to fix you guys up?
Nobody thought this.
No, I fucking yell at Nicole for this. I fucking yell at her all the time. I did in
Yeah.
the past. I did in
mean
the past. I was
twice.
like,
Yeah.
why the fuck? Yeah, I probably said it once, twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
All
Yeah,
the time.
And she always says, well, I don't have friends to hook you up with. Well,
Mm.
you did, didn't you?
Well, coworker, maybe.
Mm.
Maybe she was thinking, yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
she
it's not like they work together every day. They see each other like once every couple weeks.
So maybe she had no idea like what her situation was,
That's fair.
Plus,
Probably
if
should
they
yell at
talked,
her anyway.
she would have been like, "Well, my sister's working on it."
Yeah, my sister's hoping that we meet. So
I just can't. I'm waiting for that, so I
yeah,
can't.
You don't even need to pray. You just have to hope.
yeah. My
Yeah.
my sister has some guy in hopes that one day will come through.
So
And
go ahead.
what you out what?
Nothing. I was just gonna say that I've never seen you so healthy about a person. It's crazy.
Yeah, you know why? Because I'm not like we did this whole fucking growth thing, this whole fucking
Yeah.
thing. I
Some people
fucking
just
hate
call it.
Frank.
Some people just call it living. But go on.
I have lived to
You're
the coast.
talking about it like it's like when we took you to a seminar where you took mushrooms
Yeah.
and like looked at the sky, and then you were
Tony
like,
Robbins had
"My
you walk over
bro."
hot
No,
coals.
this
Yeah.
podcast was the seminar. This
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
was the seminar. We are the seminar. And I mean, let's face facts. I mean, the person I was 3 years ago isn't the person that I am today.
Oh my god, she would have. No one. The sister was probably right because she would have hated you.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Actually, she maybe would have liked you, but you would have just fucked it up, like
yeah,
on
it's like
your own. You would have self
yeah,
sabotaged.
2019 Brian was a mess.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just feel really comfortable around it in the same way that I am on this podcast, in the same way that I am around you guys, in the
Yeah.
same way around my friends, the same way that I'm around her. And I've never really had that before. Usually people telling me to like stop, calm down, don't be
Yeah.
fucking stupid. But she doesn't. She lets me be as stupid as I want to be, and I think that's really important.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. We
I
even
think
watched
it's good. Go ahead.
we even watched the Dennis Worth Preacher to Prophet movie.
Did you really?
Wow.
Yeah, we did.
That's a fun movie.
And then we
see the
watched like
new one.
2 hours of the Comedy Kitchen one night. It was
Wow.
wonderful. Yeah, good times.
Good God.
Mm. And I met her family. She's met my friends, so it works out.
Wow.
Yeah, introduced her to Trenton last week. It was a good time. Things are going swimmingly.
Yeah,
Wow.
everything sounds like it's going great.
Yeah, things are great. And Katie, you're actually going to meet her soon this weekend. We're
Well,
having a
Frank's
pool
gonna meet her
party.
too, right?
Yeah, Frank's going to meet her too. She's coming to the
Yeah.
shows this week. We're all doing shows. Frank.
Yeah, I'm aware.
All right.
I was like, Frank's doing them, right?
Well, you'll be there.
He's doing stuff too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Does she know about your giant sex toy collection?
She does know about it. She has not seen the entirety of it yet.
Okay.
She's seen a few pieces.
Which ones have you shown her?
I showed her the big long clear one that sucks your finger all the way up.
All right.
And
Okay.
I did that. Showed her that one. I showed her the Leeton Pro Future automatic blowjob machine. I showed her that one. That was
Okay.
incredible.
Yeah.
And I think maybe the grenade. And definitely the coral. I showed her the coral.
Did you show her in like a way where you were like did you guys make a night of it and like sit down and go through them all?
No. Like I
Okay.
said, I only showed her the ones that were out in plain view.
Yeah.
I needed to do a rearrange.
Okay.
And I had a couple of them laying out. So those are the ones that she saw. The only person that's ever seen the whole sex toy in its entirety is Nicole. That's it. My friend Nicole.
Okay.
And that was a whole night. That was a to-do.
Yeah.
But she knows that you're sent these things and you do videos.
Yes.
Oh
yes,
yeah, so she knows that and she doesn't care, right? She thinks it's funny.
No,
or
she
whatever.
doesn't. Nope. She does not care.
Wow.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. Pretty cool
So that's
stuff.
that. Yeah. All great things.
So you haven't had any of your old mental hiccups with this relationship so far?
No,
Like
I
spiraling,
really haven't.
self-doubt, anxiety, freaking out,
I
worried
haven't
about having
noticed
to
that.
drive too far, worried about things like time and driving,
Have you worried about zip codes?
No, I haven't
area
worried about any of that.
codes, any numerical.
Any codes?
Well, listen, I have a very intense vetting process that I do when dating. And the first thing I do is find something that I hate about that person.
Mm-hmm.
And then I dwell on it.
Okay.
And I dwell on it hard. And then
Yeah.
I say, can I live with this for the next 4 years? Can I live with
Yeah.
this for the next 5
Oh,
years?
so you only planned for the relationship to last like 4 years?
No, I don't plan for it to last at all. and that's why I usually.
So 4
That's why-
years feels like when no other people are like, okay, but for the rest of my life, can I deal with that? You're like, oh, I
Yeah,
don't even
because
worry about that.
those are
Yeah.
very different. Like a lot of married couples, they're like, "Oh, I can deal with this," and they deal with it for 5 or 6 years, and then they're divorced. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, think about the little things that you guys of like people that you've dated to where they just drove you fucking crazy. Little
Yeah.
fucking things, you know?
Yeah.
I can't deal with that shit. So I try to find something that I fucking hate.
Okay.
And I couldn't. The worst thing about her is the way she puts the fucking toilet paper on the thing. She does it over the
Is
top.
she over the top's the right way, you
Wait,
psycho.
you like it
Not.
hanging from the back?
Yes,
No.
That's
insane.
insane.
No, you're
Why
the
is that
problem.
insane?
That's
Because
you.
you don't have you have less leverage when you go to
Yeah, you
snap it
waste
off, you
so
go to
much
tear
more
it.
toilet paper.
'Cause when you
and
pull
then
it, it
you're
just
like gripping. Yeah, you're gripping all weird. You're
the
like
other
a
way, it's
cat.
a little more friction, so you can kind of get the nice tear without it spinning wildly.
Yeah.
No, well, there's two reasons why I like it out the back. Number one, when it comes over the top, it tickles my knee when I poop, and I don't like it. That's
How
number
much
one.
are you have it hanging? Just like fix it so it's just draped
roll
over the
it
top
up
a little bit.
I don't
Yeah.
want to. If it comes out the back, I don't have to fix it at all. So that's
You-
number one.
You gotta reach though. You gotta reach and search for it, and your grimy
You
little
gotta
butt. Your
reach
poop
and
hands are all
search.
over that
Oh, your
roll,
poop
reaching for
hands.
it.
And when the roll gets too thin, it might just unravel by itself now.
Yeah, that's
Then
too
you
No,
got to
it
get
doesn't.
toilet paper in your butthole.
Listen,
This
Frank,
is a problem
buy
on
shitty
your end.
pallet, fucking shitty toilet paper. You don't get to talk about toilet paper.
I have
because
really pretty good toilet paper. I'll give you a roll. I'll bring you a roll this weekend.
Please do. You can give it to my new lady friend as a gift.
She'll
Here's some
know
toilet
how to
paper.
use it properly.
Yeah.
So she does that 100% correctly.
Yeah, you can hand
That's a you problem. Okay,
you
so
can
we
hand
know
it
right
to her.
now one of the things you do is you put the toilet paper on wrong. So she's got that written down. So what else?
That is not the wrong way. I
It's
mean,
definitely the wrong way.
It's 100% the wrong way.
Regardless, and I know fucking people listening are gonna send me the blueprint of toilet paper.
And
So
then
the blueprint comes over the,
and the
I know it,
blueprint
I
will
know it.
have the toilet paper coming from the top.
It will. But like no. Out the back. I don't like it over the top. That can be a preference. There's no
I don't think that's I think
It's
that's like
not
a
right.
universal moral. I think it's
Yeah.
immoral, really.
And
You're
you know
just
what?
wrong.
You know what? If I haven't said it yet, I'm not even saying I'm right. I'm saying it's my preference. And there's no technically wrong way to do it. I said I hate that the most about it, is what I
Well,
said.
this is already a change
Which
then
is-
because
It is. Look,
Yeah.
you're talking about preferences.
yeah. Whew, instead of right and wrong.
You're like living in the gray. You
Yeah.
know?
This is wild.
You're living in the middle of the spectrum.
That's right. I'm right smack dab in the middle of the spectrum, Frank. Where I should be.
I don't know. You're definitely
Normally,
on
you're
one
pretty
end.
far to one side or another.
Yeah, you're
So,
definitely
yeah.
on an end.
Yeah,
Really, I'll tell you what fucking end. I'm on the fucking back end. I'm on the back end is where the fuck I am.
Yeah.
That's where I am. I'm on the back end
The
because
end that everybody agrees is more complicated and harder to navigate.
It just makes less intuitive sense.
it's because I know crazy people. That's why I know crazy people.
Uh-huh.
Out the
Mhm.
back is a more like for me, more practical way of using the toilet paper.
Okay. I don't think so, but carry on. So what else? What else did you find? That was it?
Yeah, that was
What-
really it.
Yeah.
That was really it. Yeah.
That's
Wow.
impressive.
What else does she do? Just like put the sheets on properly or something? Like
The sheets are nice.
she closes the door when she shits. Like what else does she screw up? I'd love to know.
I'd like to know a lot about your pooping around here. Like, how long did you wait before
Oh yeah. Have you
showered?
pooped in front of her?
I haven't even pooped in front of her. and she's-
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna happen. She's coming
Well,
away for the
By
weekend. I
in
mean,
front of her, you don't mean like
He
literally
means
in front of her.
no. You mean
Oh,
like
yeah.
being
What the
around
fuck
her,
do you-
right?
are
You mean like
kidding me,
you mean
Frank?
like when she knows you're going poop and you're in the same building. I was
Brian,
clarifying for anybody listening.
Why does
was-
Frank have to fucking clarify that, Katie?
Because Frank and Kirsten have probably pooped in front of each other. Like
Have you
No,
Frank-
we don't
pooped in
poop in
front of-
front of each other.
I feel like not Kirsten, but I feel like Frank would poop in front of.
I've
Kirsten.
definitely charged and been like, you need to leave the bathroom right now. And I've been pretty much
Starting.
going like as she's shutting the door.
See, gassy.
Well, we're not at that point yet.
Okay. Have you farted in front of her?
I did.
Okay, was
I
it planned or unplanned?
It was a plan. There was
Okay.
I was Daddy was having a gassy night, so I
You made a
did.
decision.
Yep, I made a decision and I went with the flamingo pose.
Okay.
Uh where you
Uh-huh.
kind of where you put one leg up and you make
Yeah.
like a flamingo and you fart.
Okay.
I did that and I did the ballerina. Um
And you just farted? Were they
and
stinky
I
farts or
farted.
just loud ones?
They were loud ones. Did not stink, thank
Well, that's
heavens.
good. I think
So
stink is worse than noise.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No
that's the
one minds
worry.
the noise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the worry is the stink. That's the
If you were that gassy though, that's pretty bold, you know?
It is.
yeah. Oh, I made a production out of it, and she laughed both times. So
Wow.
check mark to that.
Has she farted in front of you yet?
I haven't had the privilege of hearing one, Katie.
Yeah. She'll hold on for a while.
Women are really good at holding a fart.
I know.
Yeah, I
You're
feel like I'm
stronger.
gonna die after an hour or two.
Yeah.
It gets
We're just
very
a lot
An
stronger
hour?
than
You hold
men.
it for an hour or two?
No, but I have like in a
I can hold
movie
it
or
for, like,
something
a
on a
week.
date. Like I have held a fart in for like a couple hours before, and it doesn't feel good.
Well, when you
Yeah.
hold it, do you get the backwards fart?
I'm not sure what you mean.
What is
When you hold in a fart and then your stomach just goes.
Oh, it goes back up.
Oh yeah,
It goes
yeah,
back
yeah.
up. It's a backwards spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it is.
I say that's when my body eats my poo. You know what I mean?
That's right. We have had this talk.
Yeah, we've
before.
talked about it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sometimes your body's just like, I'll help you out. We can't do this right now. We'll revisit this another day.
Yeah. Yeah, and it just fucking backwards that thing back in.
Yeah, causes big problems. Yeah, I just she's very nice and I'm making up that she's nice. I hope to God she's not like a bitch. Like cuz she seems so nice. I've already made up in my mind how she is as a person. So I'm like, please just match it. Like at this point, it's like meeting a celebrity where you're like, oh, I hope they like act the way that I think that they do.
Katie, she's gonna blow your mind away.
Yeah.
I swear. You're gonna all the things that you hate about me, she loves. And
Wow.
Like what?
Yeah. Like what does she love?
Like
Just
that Katie would hate.
Yeah, what
Like-
does she love that we would hate or that I would hate?
like my face. Right?
Okay. All right. Yeah. What else? What else?
When I when I play videos of myself.
To her?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, she might not actually love that.
Yeah.
This is
You
one of
think
those
she's
things.
being nice?
This is an early relationship move. Like
Yeah.
what are you showing her though? Like, oh look at this great thing I did. Oh, look at this
no.
great thing I did.
I'm not like, all right, let me
what are you
rephrase that.
doing?
It's not like I walk in the room and I'm like, and today we're gonna watch Brian Foden YouTube page video 7. No, it's not like that. Like I just started a TikTok. Like I started a TikTok page through some of my comedy clips. So last night I was over at her house. She was doing work on her computer, and I was just editing videos for the TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And just something happened. I'm like, oh, check this out. And then we watched it, and then it just because we were laughing and having fun, we watched more of it.
Okay.
Of yourself.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was a video of me, Katie. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but is she like the way you said it? It was like this is a regular occurrence. So is she regularly watching videos of you?
No.
All right, then that doesn't even count.
Yeah.
She just didn't freak out when you put them on.
Yeah. Which, if she did freak out, that would be like a red flag. Like
Yeah,
if she was like, "Oh, I can't watch this video that you're working on."
Yeah, what the fuck? Turn that shit off. Yeah, that would have. See, that wouldn't work. That would not work.
Yeah. Because I show Josh videos of me if I think I did something funny, and then he either laughs or he doesn't laugh, or he'll be like, "You got to change, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like you being like, Josh, look at it. Isn't this really funny? And he's just like, that was too long. You gotta change.
Yeah, he will. Like I think I probably told you guys this. The closer that I do now, he's the one that told me to close with it. And we had gone to the Syracuse Funny Bone, and I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do for my sets this weekend. And he's like, why don't you close with blah blah blah? And I was like, I get. He goes, why don't you do blah blah blah? And I'm like, yeah, I haven't done that in like years. And he's like, you should close with it. And I was like, okay. And then this other comic was there in the green room, and he's like, your boyfriend Josh is so nice, like he's just such a great guy. And I was like, yeah, he's like a momager, like he doesn't even say good job, he'll just be like, you gotta fix blah blah blah. And I had just come off stage, and literally the door opens and it's Josh, and I go, hey, and he's like, hey, next time you do that blah 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 bit, you should play with your hair more. And we started dying laughing, and he was like, okay. He goes, but the notes are good. I was like, I know, that's what makes it worse.
He's like Joe Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. But so she's probably watching it. That doesn't count as her liking videos of you yet, because that's just her having to watch like a couple of them.
Yeah. All right.
What else does she like that everybody else hates?
No, it's just you. It's just
okay. What
things
else
that
does
you
she
hate.
like that I hate? Which
I don't
also
know.
we watch
don't-
stupid videos of you, so that doesn't even count.
Well,
That's
tell
true.
me. Well,
I
don't
made
know.
videos with you that were just for you.
Those are private videos, Katie.
Yeah, I sat on a fucking computer with you for an hour while you made multiple videos of just you. So I
As
think,
Auntie Margaret.
yes. So I don't think that statement counts. So go on. What else?
You know, my little outbursts, things that I do,
There's no way she likes that.
she does. She does.
No.
She enjoys
No.
it. It's like she gets a
Look
little
at Frank's
excited about it.
face. He was like, no.
Frank doesn't get to have a face here.
Well, look, there is. She might. This is a very possible scenario when people they start dating, they're enjoying themselves. They truly are okay with a lot of things that when
Yeah.
they reach a certain level of comfortability, they will no longer be okay with. It's
Yeah.
because like it's exciting and your endorphins are going and you're like all butterflies. So it's like, oh, that's fine. And then 6 months later, it's like I'm gonna kill that person.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
sometimes when it's new, you're like,
We'll
ha,
see.
wow, that was weird, but okay. And then a year in, you're like, shut the fuck up. I can't listen to that
Yeah.
anymore. You know?
I don't think that'll happen here.
No, but what she will probably be like, okay, this is how I imagine. I imagine she talks to you like a cool kindergarten teacher. So, like, if you had an outburst a year from now, I imagine her being like, okay, Brian, we have to talk about that because you can't talk to me like that.
No.
You don't think so? What would she
No.
say?
No, she would no, this one really likes me. Yeah.
She could still tell you she doesn't like your outbursts. Why are you setting up for this? Yeah, because she loves you, she would be like, hey, that shit's not gonna work. You gotta fix it.
Yeah.
I disagree.
But now's not, early in a relationship isn't
Yeah,
usually when that's
isn't the time.
For the amount of time that we've been together.
Mm-hmm.
It's only been it's only, like I said, it's only been what, a month and a half.
Uh-huh.
But we've been together a lot of those days. Out of
Yeah.
out of the, whatever many days of fucking it is. It's been definitely more than half. Definitely like count on one hand how many times we didn't see each other. So I feel like we've done like 3 or 4 months worth of dating in that small chunk.
It's possible.
Yeah. What was an outburst that you had?
Oh, I don't know, Kate. When I had a megaphone at fucking Dave Matthews parking lot and I was yelling at people with it.
That doesn't count. That's like that's just you being fun. We're talking about like the outbursts you've had on these podcasts.
Outbursts.
Yeah, like a real outburst, not a bursting out with fun.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's like, oh, Katie.
Volume is not necessarily an
All
outburst.
right. I didn't think the fun ones counted. Let me see.
That's like me being like, oh, when have I yelled in front of Josh? When I'm loud and fun at a restaurant. I'm so crazy. I'm just laughing a lot. Like, that doesn't count.
You didn't think it... I don't know.
I didn't feel what, Frank?
You thought that someone being okay with you just having fun at a concert was like special?
Frank just came in with the biggest burn.
I fucking hate.
So let me get this straight. You think someone tolerating you at your best?
Yes, that's how broken I am. Yeah.
That's just something you should assume would be okay.
No,
Yeah.
no, I stopped assuming a long time ago.
Okay, but have you had one of your like true outbursts yet?
I'm trying to think of one. I'm trying
You
to.
would know, so you haven't had one yet, or you would know. It's because you'd
No.
know because it would be embarrassing. Like you'd be like, "Oh, I think about it still," you know?
Yeah, no, I haven't had any. No, and nothing crazy. No.
Okay, so we haven't tested that yet, you know?
Yeah, we haven't put our toe in that water.
Yeah.
No,
So
you're right.
far, all the things she loves are things that just aren't really things that you've mentioned so far. None of
Yeah.
them even exist.
Exactly.
She likes everything about me, even these things that aren't technically things about me. Like it's not
It's just
things.
crazy, you guys. Josh likes everything about me. Like he even likes when I laugh and have a good time. It's crazy. It's like so
See how ha-
crazy.
see how
He
happy
likes
and healthy
it.
your relationship is.
He
See
likes
how it
it
works?
when I make food for him and he gets to eat it and then I do the dishes. It's like so crazy. Nobody else ever liked that.
Yeah, I guess you guys are making a very valid point that I didn't realize was a thing until just now.
That's not to say she doesn't actually care about
No,
you and
I'm
like
sure
all the
she
things
likes
about
you.
you.
Yeah.
You just initially said it in a way as if you could rattle a list off or something.
Yeah, you said it like there was gonna be things that other people don't like that she
Yeah.
likes, and I'm like, you just named normal things. Like you named all the best parts of yourself, and you're like, would you believe she likes that?
She never yells at me if I yawn
Yeah,
or if I wake up in the morning
yeah.
or when I'm sleepy in the evening.
She doesn't even hate when I breathe. It's crazy.
Uh, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Uh-huh. So
I,
what do you like about her?
basically all that normal stuff that you guys are about to make fun of me for again. No, you know
Mhm.
what? She's very calming. It's just being around her is very calming to me. I feel
That's a
like
good sign.
it's like yeah, like I feel how can I put it? Like you guys saw me at like Frank saw me at the Grateful Dead, and it's like when I'm at one of those shows, I'm just in a zone. And when
Mhm.
I'm with her, I feel like a different version of that zone. Like everything just kind of stops. My brain stops moving for a little bit. I can
Yeah.
concentrate on shit a little better. You know, when we
That's
Mhm.
watch a
great.
TV show, like she's a nice fidget. I just rub her leg and I can pay attention to the fucking TV show. You know,
Yeah.
so it's nice to just kind of stop the world for a little bit. And I was
Yeah.
lacking that a whole lot.
And just melt together, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Just melt, Frank. Just melt into the goddamn fucking
I was trying
beautiful
to
sheets that
uh,
she folds
yeah.
perfectly. You know what? I haven't asked her, but I'm pretty confident she can fold a fitted sheet.
I don't know how to fold a
She
fitted
probably
sheet.
could. Yeah.
Mm.
I do my best, but I don't really know how to fold them.
There, I'll tell you exactly. I'll tell you how to fold a fitted sheet.
How do you fold them?
I'm going to tell you right now. You lay the sheet flat. Okay, do
Uh-huh.
you know how to fold a fitted sheet?
Of course I do.
Okay. You
You
put
just
the
put
sheet,
it
you put
go
it flat,
ahead.
and then I put the ridges on the inside, right? The little ridgy things.
You just punch your
Uh,
hand
uh,
through where the corner is around the ridge and
Yeah,
then you
you go by the
like
corners, right?
yeah.
That's what I normally
yeah,
do.
and then you just fold the little ridges inside the thing. Boom, fitted
Yeah.
sheet,
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's what
Boom.
I've done before.
Yeah.
and that's how it's done. So I hope everybody wrote that down. You can put that in your little fucking life hack book
It's
from
a
the
good
Wicked Funny
one.
podcast. Yeah, we gave away Auntie Marie's stuffing recipe on the 200th episode. People wrote that shit down. Thanksgiving's gonna be
A lot of
banging this year.
olives in it.
A lot of olives.
Yeah. I
A
didn't think
lot
it
of
would have that many olives.
it's a lot of olives. She
That
likes
just does
olives.
I
Yeah,
don't
but if
like
but if you're
olives.
into olives, then it's probably wonderful.
Yeah.
I'd give it a whirl.
Yeah.
I don't like olives, but I also just don't feel like they belong in my stuffing. Don't tell her, but I just don't want that.
I don't. It's
You
it's
know?
the best stuffing. It's the best stuff.
Michaela probably likes it though.
She will eat Auntie Marie's stuffing.
Yeah.
I will make her eat it. I will say this is what we do on Thanksgiving here.
Yeah.
We
There you
eat
All
go.
of
Auntie
that
Marie's stuffing.
sounded a little bit perverted.
It all did, didn't it, Frank? Isn't that
Yeah.
funny?
I will make her eat Auntie
I
Marie's
will make
stuffing.
her eat it.
I will
She
say
She
and,
this is
will
what we
like
do
it.
on
and
Thanksgiving.
I will watch and take pictures for Facebook.
I would love to try Auntie Marie's stuffing. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
very
It's probably
You,
wonderful.
you got the recipe, Frank.
Yeah,
You
maybe
know?
I'll just make it myself.
Yeah. I made zucchini fritters today.
What's a zucchini fritter?
So I took a zucchini and I shredded it, and then I very finely chopped like a quarter cup of onion and mixed that together with Parmesan cheese, breadcrumbs, flour, uh, garlic powder, and then I have fresh basil from my little garden, so I'll put some basil in there and some parsley from my little garden, and then beat 2 eggs and mix it together. And you have to really squeeze all the liquid out of the zucchini before you mix it with all the shit. And then you just fry it and it makes fritters and they're really good.
That sounds delicious. I don't think I could ever go through that whole process. That was
I
a
mean, the whole it took like 30 minutes total with me
Yeah.
like doing the dishes while I was doing it.
that's a lot though. Just so much stuff to do.
It
That's a
was
lot.
easy.
I've been making bomb steak because it's so easy.
And yeah,
So
then
easy.
that's like and it feels decadent.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. I got a fucking tomahawk I'm making tonight.
Wow.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite steak.
A tomahawk?
The
Yeah,
tomahawk?
my favorite cut. Yeah.
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 How often do you get the tomahawk, Frank?
Usually, we don't eat steaks very often, but when I do go to buy them, I'll usually splurge and buy like nice steaks, and then we'll
Well,
each have.
yeah. Like if you're gonna eat, if you're gonna get a steak, you're gonna spend what $20 on steaks anyway when you get
Yeah.
them. You
Go
know,
another 10 or 15, and I'll get a
unless
couple.
you get that cheap skirt steak shit.
I'll have that, but if I have that,
Stuff's
I'm
good
like
for other things.
exactly. I would just buy it and like marinate it for something or I don't know.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
I'll be
want an
honest.
easy, go ahead.
I don't think I've ever eaten a skirt steak.
You probably have and you didn't know it.
Maybe.
If you're looking for an easy recipe, Brian, you can take like a chuck roast and put it in a crock pot with a packet of au jus and a packet of ranch dressing and some
I'm writing this down.
pepperoncinis. Okay. And
Oh,
pepperoncini. Yeah.
Mississippi fuck yeah, crock pot
Yeah,
shit.
it's so good.
Yeah, it's just butter, pepperoncinis,
Yeah.
and a roast, and you just
Yeah.
fucking let that shit. That's a good like when I go to New Hampshire, I make that.
Wait,
And
what's it called?
the
Mississippi pot roast.
Oh.
It's like huge on the keto circuit because I
Oh.
mean, if you put both of the packets in there, it is very salty. So I just use like half of each of them and half of the amount of butter it says, and it's like still so fucking good.
Yeah, and you mix that shit with some cauliflower rice.
Yeah, people do that
Great.
or like mashed potatoes, you know.
Yeah, cauliflower rice
I don't fuck
is
with
a
potato.
sham. It's a bunch of horse shit, and I disagree
Yeah.
with it entirely.
Yeah.
You have what?
agree.
A jam?
Cauliflower rice, I think, it's. I'm all for like swapping different food or ingredients out or whatever to kind of trick yourself into feeling like you're eating the shittier food. But
Yeah.
cauliflower rice just doesn't do it for me. It's 100%
Well,
just cauliflower. You know?
Yeah, it really is. I get the
Yeah.
microwavable one, but when I mix it in with the meat, it's just it. I think it more or less just kind of absorbs some of that sauce, makes it a little
Yeah.
Yeah,
texture. Yeah,
The sauce would probably just make the cauliflower rice tolerable. Like I don't mind cauliflower rice. I'll make like pretend fried rice with it, and that's not bad because there's like a sauce involved. But it's definitely not rice. Like it's not.
yeah. No, I wouldn't eat it as a rice. I eat it as a cauliflower.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of how I think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I do that, then I don't have to think about it being a fucking rice.
Yeah. You don't have to think about it being not rice.
That's right, because I know I'm
Yeah.
just eating cauliflower, not rice. I also like the shredded broccoli rice.
Oh yeah,
They got
that's
that.
probably good.
Oh yeah, yep.
Anything if you can microwave it, that's usually the
You'll eat
vegetable I
it?
eat. Yeah, I used to fucking cook asparagus,
Ooh.
but
Yeah.
it got to be too much.
What? You just like put
Cooking
it in the
asparagus?
oven. Yeah. What are you saying right
Yeah,
now?
I would always fuck it up. I would
Are you
How
always.
you
starting
fuck that
fires
up?
with 2 sticks or something to cook it?
I know
What were you
because
doing?
I don't
Were
know
you
what the fuck
hunting
I
it
was.
first? Why
How
was
do
it
you hunt
hard?
Why
asparagus?
getting in the woods? Can
I
you
was
just be an
I just
asparagus
can't
commercial?
forward
Wow,
for
asparagus.
I
asparagus.
used to cook it, but it's too hard to hike into the woods and hop the fence into someone else's farm and steal the asparagus.
And how are you going to carry it out? What am I going to use, a bag that I have to carry in?
I gotta bring a bag? Forget it. Michaela loves when I don't make asparagus.
See? Yeah, she prefers pineapples. uh, but because I'd always fuck it up. I'd either burn it or not cook it enough, and some of it's different. And,
I don't know.
I tried all different variations
It's
of
very
asparagus, but you know, I would just rather have broccoli florets with some cheese instead because it's
okay. Yeah,
easier.
that's fine. Live
Yeah,
your life, you
I
know?
am. I'm living it. I'm living it.
Yeah.
I'm living
Okay.
the fuck out of it right now.
Yep. Really
The
doing
other
it.
day, Kirsten grabbed the bag of shredded cheese out of the fridge and she threw it on something, threw it in the microwave, and then she realized it had gone bad. It was like a bag of old cheese. So
Ooh.
the rotten, moldy cheese smell, which the cheese itself didn't look bad at all,
Yeah.
just filled the whole apartment because the microwave went for 30 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It was rough. It was
Yeah. That's a
Did you
sad way
give
to
it to the
learn.
dogs? Did you give it to the dogs?
No, it was poisonous.
All right. I was just checking. I was
All
hoping you
right.
did. because I haven't heard them bark all episode.
No,
So
I
I thought
know,
maybe
yeah.
gave them that poison cheese fucking did
Are
me
they
a favor.
poisonous? Poison? What's going on?
He
they're
killed
all
the
right.
dogs.
They're over there. They're okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yay, happy anniversary, Frank.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, happy
Thank you.
anniversary. I can't believe it's
Kirsten,
already been a year.
It
yeah.
has.
So
I
it's
can't believe
been
it's already been a year since you didn't invite us to your wedding, you know?
I
exactly.
know.
I was
It's
just
a
about to
long
say that,
time.
Katie.
I've never had a 1 year wedding anniversary before. My other one didn't last that long.
What did you guys
Really?
do?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you were married for like a few years.
No, we dated for like 7, I think.
Okay.
And but we were only married like 8 months.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because you didn't use the
Wow.
Brian Bowden dating vetting system, is what
Of-
you didn't do.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that.
Self-sabotage.
So you actively search for bad things about the person, and
Yeah.
you ask yourself if you could tolerate them.
Yes.
Do you have a specific list of things you check for? Because I ask because like I might have like if I tried hard I could think of a handful of things that are just like these things are kind of deal breakers for me.
Yeah.
But apart from that,
Frank, it is so fucking petty. You'd fucking all right. So, like the last one that I dated, it was all unicorns,
Okay.
and I'm like, fuck that. That's the thing. That's the thing right there. It's the unicorns.
an
It was
I
adult,
unicorn
would
everything.
think that too, though.
Yeah.
yeah,
you
that's
know.
like that scene in Dodgeball. Remember the scene in Dodgeball
No, I don't know the scene in Dodgeball.
where he
Frank.
walks into Vince Vaughn walks into what's her name's apartment, and I think it's unicorns, or it's like
Wait, hold on.
something, and like
Is-
the whole room is covered with unicorn stuff, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Okay,
Hmm.
hang on a minute. Brian, are you talking about literal unicorns or were you saying everything was so good that
What
you
is a
thought that
literal
was the
unicorn?
problem?
I'm talking about literal unicorns.
What? Oh, I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
I
What
thought
did you
Brian,
think?
like when people say rainbows and unicorns, like everything's too good, so the person must be fake. Like that's what I thought you meant. I thought you meant like,
I've never even heard rainbows and unicorns as a thing.
yeah. Maybe I just say that.
And you thought Brian abbreviated that?
Yeah, I thought he was just like it was all unicorns, and I was like, oh, I get that.
Nope,
And then I was like,
meant
wait a minute, you're
Everything was
literally
turning up
unicorn.
unicorn, you know? It
Well,
was
that's
literally
funny.
unicorns. Yeah.
like so
literally.
like she collected like trinkets or something?
Yeah, like unicorn things, like unicorn notebooks, unicorn keychain, unicorn.
I do that. My
wine
friend
bottle
gave
top.
me a unicorn keychain. My friends give me all this unicorn crap, and I love it.
Yeah, but
That's my red
but
flag.
but yeah, but no. It's I don't know. I haven't seen your unicorn ensemble, but
Yeah.
but yeah, no, that was a thing. Too many unicorn things.
Yeah, if I felt like the living room or something was decorated like a little kid's bedroom, that would
That'd be
be
creepy.
concerning for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like music
Yeah.
is another thing. Like if I'm going out with somebody and we're like 2-3 dates in, whatever, and I don't like the music that they're playing, done. Won't do it.
Mm,
Can't do it.
wow.
Yeah. You know what Michaela played when she got in the car? I said, "You can pick the music," and she put on the fucking "Shook Ones" by Mobb Deep, and fucking and I fucking had a
You lost your mind.
wonderful reaction to that. Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Wow.
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds fun to listen to.
Sounds like a good time.
Frank, I'm gonna make you listen to Shook Ones, and you can break it down. It'll be fucking fantastic.
Sure.
But yeah, but that's what you should have done, Frank, and you wouldn't have been divorced.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It does sort of sound that way.
Yeah.
I mean, also probably if you had just trusted your gut, you probably also wouldn't have been
I
divorced.
did trust.
That is
Listen,
also,
I
that is true.
if we go back in the archives, there's a whole episode where I said I don't want to do it. It's not going to work out. This is ridiculous. And my two best friends were saying, "No, Brian, just give it a chance. Give it a chance."
Well,
And I
but
gave
we
it a
also
chance.
said you might just break up, and that's life.
Yeah,
I don't remember that part. I don't remember
something
that.
working
There
out
might have
in
been
an
a Zoom
okay.
glitch. There might have been a Zoom glitch when you said that.
Yeah.
Something doesn't have to work out perfectly for it to have not been a bad idea.
Yeah.
You know?
But going into it knowing it was a bad idea is what I'm saying. Like it was
You didn't
there
know
right
it
off
was
the
a bad
bat.
idea, though.
It was there right
Yeah,
off the
you
bat.
You
didn't
didn't
know.
know
Right
it
off
was
the
a
bat.
bad idea.
I did.
You're in a different headspace now.
Yeah. And really, the bad idea that you had back then, that was just like a weird like it was things that's not you weren't right. It didn't end up
Yeah.
working out, and it makes it seem like you were right to begin with, but
But you
weren't
weren't.
right to begin with.
All right. So the fishing one. Remember I flipped out when the chick said you want to go fishing? I'm like, no, we're not going fishing. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That one. That was another one. That was another one.
Okay.
I'm not dating anybody that fishes. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't.
Okay.
I wouldn't rule someone out because they fish, but like Kirsten likes to go to the beach sometimes. She knows that I absolutely hate it, so she goes to the beach sometimes without me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
they're
that's
fine.
okay. And if she wanted to fish, she could go fishing.
Well, you see me
Yeah,
in
that's
4
just
fucking years.
you.
You see me in 4 years. When she's at the beach without you.
Yeah.
Okay. We've only been to the beach together once, and I took a Xanax before we left.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that in Jacksonville? Are you counting Jacksonville? Is that the one time when we were in Jacksonville for 5 minutes?
No, but that didn't. I wasn't super comfortable
Okay.
being near the beach. So I can't like even at cookouts and stuff, get-togethers, pool parties. I can't just be like I'm just gonna go sit in the sun and just be in the sun.
So the
I know.
sun is bothering you or the beach?
Yeah.
Well, it's that I don't. Well, this beach has a whole other bunch of things, but what it boils down to is I don't like to be hot, and I don't like to just sit in the sun and bake.
And be
Like,
hot.
It doesn't
It's
help
not-
that you have the same complexion as fucking Robert Pattinson from fucking.
Yeah, but even if somehow I just magically could never get a sunburn, the feeling of I'm just fucking hot and sweating right now in the sun for no fucking reason, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it a lot. But like I like to go outside, just I don't want to just be like beaten down in the sun for hours. So I don't go to the beach. But when we went to Block Island for a friend's wedding, the whole like everybody just went to the beach one day, and I was like, Kirsten,
Oh no.
I can't just go sit for 2 hours just in the sun. Just sit there and what am I going to do? Sweat? And what am I going to do for 2 hours? What am I going to do for 2 whole hours?
I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't understand.
So-
I don't get the beach thing either, Frank. I'm with you on that, buddy.
Yeah. So she was like, her friend came over. She's like, "Do you want an Ativan?" I was like, "I guess if we're doing this." So I took one, and I
And then
wound
you-
up. It helped a lot. I was kind
And
of
you had a good time.
well.
I like that.
They gave me an umbrella, so I had my own umbrella.
I like that the whole group really. Kirsten has really nice friends. We did meet a lot of her friends at the wedding, and I was like, they're really nice.
Yeah, she does have really cool friends.
That was nice of them to accommodate you. My friends would have been like, "What the fuck? You need to break up with this guy. He sucks."
Yeah, probably a lot
Yeah.
of people probably would.
I would have
And
been
you
one
also
of them.
couldn't really go in the water because there were seals in there. I wasn't comfortable.
Oh
The
yeah,
fuck?
because that means
That's
there's sharks.
that's why I would have went in the fucking water. You
No,
kidding
dude,
me?
they're dangerous.
Yeah, that
I-
means there's sharks.
There's yeah. Like, there's
Really?
parts of the beach with
Yeah.
signs that are like, you cannot go in the water because there's too many seals.
And
But
I
I would love,
know.
I would
a
love it. I
seal
would
in and of
love to swim
itself
with a
could,
seal.
like, bite you. Like, they're dangerous. They're dangerous wild animals.
I want to swim with a seal.
I got to pet one's belly once.
Yeah.
I never
Cool.
told you the story.
I
Yeah,
think you
you
probably
did.
have.
You did tell us. You did
This is
tell
a
us.
good date thing you should do for Michaela.
Yeah.
If she's into it.
So if
Swimming with the seals.
put on like a David Attenborough oceany thing, right?
Uh-huh.
And call it the Boston Aquarium. They used to have a thing where you, if you paid like extra, whatever it is, it was expensive. It's probably like, I think like $100 a person or 150, but they give you, it's like a hands-on fun time with the seals thing where they bring you into the seal enclosure and like they do some tricks and they show you how to like have them do tricks. And like they let us very briefly pet one because they were very much like they might bite your fingers off if you do the wrong thing. So just very gentle. And then like we got a tour of the back, like bit behind the scenes at
You get to
Boston
feed
Aquarium.
one? You get to feed it?
No, we were going to, and then she was like, "Yeah, we can't do that anymore because they don't know the difference between the fish and your fingers."
Oh.
So she's like, "When we do it, we know exactly how we're doing it."
Well, they're doing a shitty job of teaching these seals shit.
Well, I
Gotta
mean,
work on it.
they don't
work
even have
on that.
hands. Like, you know, they're seals.
Well, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me this fucking thing can balance a beach ball for 20 minutes but doesn't know what a finger looks like?
Well, they're probably worried about people being like, "Here you go," with their fingers sticking out. You know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way to do it.
You
People
don't
are
give them the
dumb.
small fucking little minnow fish. You give them
We don't have
know.
to train. We don't
Big-
need to train
big-
seals to let us interfere with their lives. You know what I mean?
It was sad when I was in Orlando. It was sad driving past SeaWorld. A little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It-
kind of a bummer.
I
It is
felt
kind
a
of
little bit. You know, I felt a little bit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did.
It feels weird. It does feel weird.
Yeah. Did you guys see Blackfish? Did you see that
Yes.
documentary?
Yes.
No. I try not to watch anything that's a
It's
bummer.
great. They
It
show
was
dudes getting
terrible.
eaten by killer whales. It's amazing.
It's a
And then
bummer.
you find out that Shamu isn't even Shamu. It's this motherfucker named Tilikum, which is a great name because Tilikum is the male whale that they jerk off and they get his semen. They get his Tilikum, Frank. And that's how they make all the Shamus. That they're fucking
Well, yeah,
like,
wait. Did you
like
think
the goddamn clones in Star
it was
Wars.
the same whale since you were a little kid?
No, I'm just
You
saying.
definitely did.
No,
You thought it's the same whale this whole
You
time.
definitely did.
I didn't think it was the same whale. I know Shamu died a couple times. That's why they have different numbers after. It's like
Okay.
Shamu 3, Shamu 4.
I thought it was a 200-year-old trained
Yeah.
killer
Yeah,
whale.
it's a 200. I know they used other Shamus, but all the Shamus came from this fucking Tilikum. It came from all the cum from the Tilikum.
Interesting.
You know,
Yeah.
as I was saying that, part of me was like, how long does a killer whale live? Maybe it is the same Shamu. I just kind of assumed it had died at some point.
Yeah.
I have to go in like 1 minute because we're supposed to go see a movie and I screwed up the time that we have to leave the house.
You know, see.
What are you going to see?
We're going to go see The Black Phone.
Oh, what the fuck?
I know Josh doesn't want to see it either, but I really want to see it. I
God
know,
damn.
I know.
All right. Well, you enjoy your goddamn black phone.
Thank you.
All right,
I'll
Frank.
come back. I want to come back with a follow up. I want to do another episode where Michaela eventually joins us.
Oh, I want to
Come
ask
on.
her about all the things she loves
Yeah.
about you that Katie would hate.
I want to
Yes,
have her make
yes.
a fucking list, you assholes.
Okay,
No, don't
gonna
ever
have-
just make a list of all the good things about you.
and then make it watch you say them on a video.
I'm editing this clip
Yeah.
for TikTok.
Hey, come here, look at this.
Yeah, come watch me say this about me. All right. Well, Katie,
All right.
thank you for being here. Enjoy your fucking movie. And
Yes.
everybody, thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe. And Katie, tell everybody where they can find you.
Guys, you can find me at Katie G Arroyo on all the social media stuff, and you can find our Wicked Funny stuff at Wicked Funny Podcast. Do you guys know I was closing out the Messy Show podcast and I accidentally said Wicked Funny? I
We're
literally
always in your
got
heart, Katie. We'll
'cause we did
always
a-
be in your heart.
yeah, we did a live show last week at the Crane Theater, and I was like, and you can buy tickets at Wicked Funny Podcast. No, absolutely not. That is not correct.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was really funny. All right. I'll talk to you guys. Brian, I'll see you
All right.
and both of you. I'll see both of you guys in like 2 days.
All
Yeah.
right. We'll see you soon. Goodbye,
All right.
Katie. Thanks everybody for listening. We'll
Bye-bye.
see you over on the Patreons.